I finally got my hands on the inZOI Character Studio, and I was blown away by some unexpected features. From choosing age range to choosing personality traits, the character creation process was full of all those wonderful little details that you would want on this type of game. So let me show you how I made myself into a Zoe. The Character Studio offers a range of presets to select from, which I found to be quite helpful, especially when you're trying to create a Zoe from inspiration you have already selected. The face adjustment sliders offer a lot of freedom when it comes to actually molding the face of your Zoe and making it as unique as possible. You literally can do almost anything with it. I also appreciated that you could change the face to be symmetrical or asymmetrical, which makes a lot of sense since most faces are not completely symmetrical, and this also gives you the opportunity to make more unique characters with different features. When rotating the face to get more adjustment details, I was expecting that there would be different sliders that would be able to customize certain parts of the face that you can only see when you're working with a side profile. But unfortunately, there were only a selected number of sliders that worked for both the profile side of the face and the front side of the face. Also, I kept looking for presets for facial features and I couldn't find any, which was kind of weird. But I guess it tries to force you into using the sliders to create your soy. When it comes to the rest of facial features, you can actually select the color for most of them. The freedom in color customization is very well thought out, as you can change the colors of your hair, skin tone, eye color, makeup, and literally almost anything. They have designed a color wheel which you can choose from all shades of colors and actually blend colors together and mix ratios to create color gradients and color varieties in almost anything you choose. All of these features ensure that each Zoe will be different from one another. You can really dive deep into molding the character to be exactly what you want it to be. There is a variety of hair which you can choose from, but I think the best feature involving hair is that you can actually change the length of it. Aside from this, as I mentioned before, you can also change the color of your Zoe's hair, and not only just the base color of the hair. You can change the different tonalities between the hair, so you can technically make the hair multicolored. These features bring even more variety to the amount of hairs you have, because you can make several different combinations of lengths for those hair presets and also change their colors. You can also do the same with your Zoe's eyebrows, eyes, and makeup, which in my opinion starts tying up the look of the Zoe and giving it their own unique traits. But now moving on to the body customization sliders, I didn't think there were many of those, only the basic body parts. Plus, the reach for the sliders wasn't very inclusive. I mean, you could only stretch to a certain amount and it was still very small. So maybe they could allow for the possibility to create bigger bodies, and not only for the body weight slider, but also for the sliders of the body itself. So since she's literally all shaped up, we gotta get her dressed. And I mean, when I got to this point, I thought there was gonna be more clothing presets, but they were highly customizable. You could technically give them new prints if you exported them or created them with the AI function they have in the game, and you can also change the color for all of the pieces of clothing. Also, I really thought that it was very smart for their decision to make the outerwear an actual second layer of clothing that can be placed on top of any other clothing you already have selected for your Zoe. Also, I wasn't expecting the function that lets you create your own pieces. So with this, you have the ability to change the length of sleeves, neck, and the overall length of the shirt, and you can also do the same for pants, shorts, and skirts, which I really like because you can make your outfits even more unique. I found this to be a very useful and creative tool, since you can actually create outfits that maybe are not on the preset. But after having so much fun actually creating this outfit and this Zoe, I was a bit disappointed that the Zoe only has one outfit, and I was expecting something like The Sims where you have like many outfits and they're for different occasions, but maybe it's something they will add in the future. So since I couldn't create any other outfits, I decided to be finished with this Zoe and went to the studio to change background and lighting so I could actually take pictures of my Zoe and upload it to Canvas. It was fun that when you were taking pictures, you could actually place your soy in different poses and with different expressions so you could take different types of photos. Personally, for me, it was kind of hard to find the upload to canvas button as you can only do so when you're editing your soy and not when it's actually done. So I had some trouble finding it, but once I did, I uploaded the pictures that I wanted and I also added the name and description and all the information that Canvas required of me. And at the end, I just had some fun with the face capture feature. I thought this was so fun and so innovative. I mean, I'd never seen something like this in a game, and I really liked it. As you can see, I'm using it right now for this. But in general, some of my afterthoughts are that the game is very well done, but it's not the best in its character creation. I think there are other games that have a much better character creation than this one, and it's because there are many others that are more complex, like for example Final Fantasy XIV or Dragon Age Inquisition. I do think this game does a very good job in its character creation, and it's especially because of the graphics. They're very beautiful, and I think they carry the game in a way. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for watching. So if you like my content, like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notified for future videos. Bye!